So it feels like just yesterday, we were all messing around with those early AI image generators, making astronauts riding horses and all that stuff. It was fun. A cool party trick. But fast forward to right now, September 2025, and the game has completely changed. We're not just talking about incremental updates anymore. We're talking about a fundamental shift in how we interact with technology every single day. The pace of innovation has gone from a steady jog to an all-out sprint, and it's honestly a little hard to keep up. What was once science fiction is now just software. It's wild. The conversation has moved on from if AI will be a big deal to how we're going to integrate it into our lives. And the answer, it turns out, is everywhere. Companies aren't just launching AI features as afterthoughts, they're building entire products around them. The tools dropping this month aren't just slightly better versions of what we had last year. They're introducing entirely new capabilities that change how we search for information, how we organize our creative thoughts, how we manage the endless flood of emails. It's a tsunami of progress, and it's reshaping the digital landscape right before our eyes. What's really interesting is how personal this technology is becoming. It's moving out of the data center and directly into our pockets, our browsers, our inboxes. The focus is shifting from raw computational power to genuine usefulness. The best AI tools of 2025 aren't the ones with the biggest numbers on a spec sheet, but the ones that seamlessly solve a real problem for you without you even having to think about it. It's a very exciting time to be watching this space. First up, let's talk about Google. They just rolled out something called Search Live. It's a pretty significant evolution of their core product. We've had voice search and Google Lens, but this combines them into a single, real-time conversational experience. Instead of just pointing your camera at a plant and getting a name, you can now have a back and forth about it. What kind of plant is this? Okay, how much water does it need? Where can I buy one near me? It's less like a search query and more like a conversation with a super knowledgeable assistant. The real magic here is the immediacy. With Search Live, you're not just submitting a query and waiting for a page of blue links. The AI processes your voice and camera input simultaneously, overlaying information directly onto your screen in real time. Imagine you're trying to fix a leaky faucet. You can point your phone at it and ask, "What tool do I need to tighten this part?" The AI might highlight the exact nut and show you a virtual wrench turning it. It's about getting answers in the context of your real world, right when you need them. Then there's Google Mixboard. This one is aimed squarely at the creative process. Think of it as Pinterest meets a generative AI. Instead of just collecting static images for a mood board, Mixboard lets you start with a concept, a color palette, or even just a single word. From there, the AI helps you build out a dynamic board. I'm designing a living room with a mid-century modern feel but make it coastal. While Google is rethinking search, a newer player, Perplexity is trying to rethink the entire browser. They just launched the Perplexity Comet browser. Its whole premise, make browsing smarter, not just faster. Instead of you doing all the work, opening tabs, comparing sources, piecing together information, Comet does it for you. When you search a complex topic, it doesn't just give links. It scours the web, reads the top sources, and presents a synthesized summary with citations. Like a research assistant built into the browser. The innovation is how it handles your workflow. Shopping for a new camera? In a normal browser, you'd have a dozen tabs open. Reviews, spec sheets, price comparisons. With Comet, you can ask, compare the Sony A7 IV, compare the Canon R6 for video. It generates a side-by-side table pulling data from trusted review sites. It also offers on-demand summaries for web pages and for YouTube videos, saving you from reading or watching everything. A different way to consume information online. Related, managing your digital life just got a boost with the new email assistant. Not from a tech giant. It's a standalone client. It plugs into your Gmail. It plugs into your Outlook and focuses on privacy. Its job, triage your inbox. In the world of foundational AI models, the big news this month is about Meta's Llama system. After a lengthy period of evaluation and regulatory review, Llama 3.5 has been officially approved for government applications for critical infrastructure across the United States and the European Union. This is a massive vote of confidence. It means the model met standards for reliability safety bias reduction. Now, we're seeing integrations from Dell Oracle. They're adding Llama into enterprise software as secure, on-premise AI solutions for large corporations. This offers a powerful, open-source alternative to proprietary models from Google OpenAI. Governments and large companies are wary of sending sensitive data to third-party APIs. Using Llama on their own servers lets them maintain full control over data while leveraging state-of-the-art AI. Latest rankings just dropped. There's a shakeup. As of September 2025, GPT-5 still holds the top spot for creative and complex reasoning. Anthropic's Claude Opus 4.1 leads on large context windows, meticulous attention to detail, great for legal document analysis. Gemini Pro 2.5 excels at multimodal integration, powering features in Search Live. Llama 3.5 is now the king of efficiency and open-source performance. There's no single best AI model anymore. Now it's about which model is best for a specific task. Specialization shows a maturing market. Finally, let's bring it back to how this tech is showing up in our everyday lives in unexpected ways. Ralph Lauren just launched an experimental feature in their app called Ask Ralph. It's an AI-powered personal stylist that aims to make shopping a lot more personal and, honestly, a lot less overwhelming. Instead of just browsing through endless product pages, you can have a conversation with the AI. You could say something like, "I have a beach wedding to attend next month in Florida. What should I wear?" The AI will then ask follow-up questions about the dress code, your personal style, and your budget. Based on your conversation, Ask Ralph doesn't just show you a list of clothes. It curates complete outfits for you, explaining why it paired a certain linen shirt with specific trousers and shoes. It can even take into account items you already own if you've logged them in the app. The goal is to replicate the experience of talking to a really good in-store stylist. So when you step back and look at all these updates from just 1 month, Search Live, Mixboard, Comet, the email assistant, Llama's expansion, and even an AI stylist, a clear pattern emerges. AI is no longer a novelty. It's becoming a utility, a quiet and competent layer of assistance that's being woven into the fabric of our digital tools. These breakthroughs aren't about creating a flashy robot that does everything for us. They're about making the things we already do, searching, creating, organizing, and shopping a little bit easier, faster, and more intuitive. And from what we've seen in September 2025, that future is arriving right on schedule.